Call the Honourable Member James Shaw.
Mr Speaker, thank you. I rise in support of this bill. It is a trade bill that the Greens can vote for. So I thought that I would just start by referencing some of the comments from Mr Stuart Nash there about the Greens' position on trade. So we're not opposed to all trade. Our emphasis has always been on fair trade over free trade, and a lot of people, of course, will say that free trade is fair trade. But we have to recognise that there are huge power imbalances between nations, both politically and economically, and so the idea that two parties can be in a free trade agreement and both be mutually beneficial and that one of those will not be harmed by that it's a fallacy. So we're still learning about what it takes to survive and to thrive in an increasingly globally connected and interdependent world economy. Globalisation obviously isn't a static state either. It's a moving feast. It's an ongoing process. And so as we respond to one set of developments, another set of developments is already on the horizon. Moving together closer with our trading partners has brought great benefits to New Zealand, and it has also come at some cost. New Zealand is not the egalitarian nation that it once was. Our environment is no longer in the near pristine condition that it once was. Our economy has undergone enormous and in some sectors catastrophic adjustments over the last 3 decades. So the Greens are in favour of the kind of safeguard measures that are laid out in this bill, and we would suggest that these kinds of measures are late. To soften the blows and to defend against dumping practices or unfair subsidies by our trading partners. It does start to even the playing field. We support the objective of ensuring that New Zealand is consistent with the World Trade Organisation's rules, the objective of reducing the risk of a successful World Trade Organisation dispute settlement or a judicial review, should such a safeguard measure be applied. And we support the overall aim of ensuring that New Zealand is able to use measures consistent with WTO framework, of being able to defend against unfair practices of other nations. But, for the record, we would like to note once more that the Green Party would like to see more of an emphasis on fair trade and on green trade, as opposed to the single-minded drive for free trade, and on the inclusion of measures to safeguard the environment alongside our domestic industry. Mr Speaker, we will be voting for this bill.
Speaker.